Navistar really thinks that, as a group, we really think that the kind of partnership that we've got with the communities and the schools around this program and the other truck and diesel programs that we have is really a great way for us to benefit the community and benefit the company. You know, we know that it's an important program for those of you who participate in it. We know it's also important for the trucking industry. The trucking industry needs good diesel technicians. And looking at you, we see the future of our industry.
My young people need internships. They need to have real world experiences. They want to go out and see what the real world is all about. Now we have a few here today, but we're going out looking for more opportunities for internships.
I think there's a lot of benefits to companies. First of all, they're getting, students who have great hands-on experience already through high school. They're getting students that are potential employees for them in the future. They're getting students who are obviously interested in this career field already. They've taken it through high school, and it's not a student who wants to be a nurse or a lawyer. They obviously have some type of interest in diesel mechanics or mechanics in general. So they already have that interest there, and the internship is really to expose them to real life, real hands-on experience, what they would do day to day in the real world.
We can train them and we can get them ready, but if they don't get that work experience, it's almost useless. So the intern program is going to allow the students to go out and practice what we have taught them in the classroom. So without the internship, they would have to wait until they graduate from high school and then seek employment. This is an opportunity where we can get them out in the field in the junior year and then fix some things in their senior year that needs to be fixed.
Well, I'm very excited about that opportunity that the program is going to give me. It's not so much just also about showing what I have learned, but it's also what the program, how the program has helped me, and I have to also represent the program well while I'm out there.
I'm very excited because I prepared myself in class, and I know what it is to have a job and just continue to work hard in it, because when you have a job, you have to make sure you be the best employee you can be.
Well, I was excited because I went to school here, and it's a program where this is going to make an impact in the industry as far as educating high school students to come into the workforce at a very early age, where normally you wouldn't see this type of technology come out until the end of technical school.
I came out, I toured the facility, and it's a great program. I mean, just the lab that we're in, it's incredible.
Well, I think it's invaluable, the experience they're going to get, because we can only do so much in the classroom. Real world, what happens when a truck breaks down on the side of the road? What happens, when something comes in a shop and they have to diagnose the problem? We can only emulate so much of that in the classroom. For them to get the real world hands-on experience, what does it look like at a job? How do they talk at a job? How do they dress? What happens when something goes wrong? Are they working in the cold? Are they working in the elements? These are things that, the kids have to experience firsthand.
For the last 2 weeks, we've been calling meet and greet lesson plan. We changed the lesson plan where they went over resume writing. They went over mock interviews. They went in pretending that they were going on a live interview. Every student had to do Google of each company that was listed to attend. So the students themselves know pretty much the companies that they're going to be walking up to tonight and interviewing with, or potential interview. So basically they did a lot of homework.
Not only have I prepared myself, but like Mr. Powell, all the other teachers and instructors that helped us, I rehearsed, just think about right things to say, as far as, coming in, neatness, make a good first impression, pretty much.
I had my uncles, my cousins, my friends just ask me a whole bunch of questions. And I just sat there in a suit, shirt and tie, and I sat there and talked to them, and they'll critique me on how would they hire me. I like to make a good first impression, and I feel that the first impression people have of you, they're gonna stick with you for the rest of your life. So it's basically like my personality. I have to put it out there, and I have to make sure they know who I am as a person.
We're looking for just somebody that is a good worker, somebody that is not afraid to get dirty, good with their hands, somebody that, shall we say, is ready to get down and dirty into the other side of the business.
Somebody who's enthusiastic, somebody who sounds like they know what they're talking about. I ask them what their favorite parts are, and if they're interested in the electronics and the hands-on part of it, if they answer that way, then that's always that's a good sign.
I'm gonna be a little nervous, but just the fact that I'm there, I have to prove a point, not to myself, but to my peers, set a good example, but I'm gonna go feel real great.
I'm gonna have to really work hard to show that I have what it takes to belong to the company that I may work for.
I gotta work harder than everybody in there. So I have to work harder than people that have been there for 10 years. I have to work harder than the boss. I have to make sure I work harder than everybody. That's one thing I'll dedicate myself is to hard work.